ハイナウジャパンハワイニュースナウはセントラルパシフィックバンク財団ハワイ州観光局バイハワイギブアロハ日本ハワイ旅行業協会キズナロハの提供でお送りします。Aloha and welcome to Hi Now Japan Hawaii News Now 番組ホストの松本裕太です。ついにハワイが10月15日より観光業を再開します。一方で日本からの観光客受け入れ再開に向けた動きやその課題とは、今回も情報満載でお送りしていきます。そしてついにこの番組の Facebook ページもスタート。詳しくは後ほど。ハイナウジャパンハワイニュースナウ、今回の放送のヘッドラインです。美しい景色を満喫、マカプートレイルハイキング。ハワイ語でウルと呼ばれるパンの実を使ったユニークなスナック菓子のご紹介。そしてグラミー賞受賞者カラニ・ペアさんへの独占インタビュー。彼の日本に対する特別な思いとは。それでは現地最新ニュースからお届けします。ついに今週ハワイでは州外からの旅行者をお迎えします。観光客の受け入れ再開はアメリカ本土から始まりますが、徐々にその範囲を拡大していく予定です。ハワイ州知事によると、ハワイは現在日本政府と日本からの渡航者受け入れに向け準備を進めています。海外からの渡航者に対してもアメリカ本土同様、自己隔離措置免除のためにはフライト前72時間以内の新型コロナウイルス検査の実施が要請されることが想定されます。渡航者がアメリカで承認されたものと同様の検査を日本国内で受けるための協議を進めており、また条件を満たす検査受診機関の確保にも動いています。同様の協議を韓国や台湾とも進めているとのことです。ハナウマ湾のサンゴ礁の修復作業が進められています。この度養殖場で4年間生育されたサンゴがハナウマ湾に移植されました。今後数ヶ月にわたり専門家はこの新しく移植されたサンゴについて経過観察を行う予定です。なおハナウマ湾は現在も閉鎖されており、再開のめどは立っていません。オアフ島ホノルルにあるイオラニ宮殿はハワイとそしてその文化にとって大変重要な場所です。ハワイは王国の時代から日本と深いつながりを持っていました。今回イオラニ宮殿のディレクターに今後訪問者がハワイ文化への理解をさらに深めることができる施設の楽しみ方についてお話を聞いてみました。
The relationship between Iolani Palace, the Hawaiian Kingdom, and Japan really kind of started right here. We had some immigrants from Japan who had come to the islands, but it was in 1881 when King David Kalakaua did his journey around the world that one of his very first stops, he first went to continental US and then he went to Japan. He approached and they actually played Hawaii Pono'i when he approached there. He became pretty good friends with the Meiji Emperor. And that kind of started the whole thing into bringing the sugar plantation workers and everything from Japan and the immigration from Japan. But he had a close relationship with them. And you'll see in the palace here, there's a gift from the Meiji Emperor, our beautiful vases. There's also a picture of him with him. And so it really started right there. Many of the Japanese visitors have come to Iolani Palace, but there are others who may not know what we have to offer. We do have audio tours in many different languages, including Japanese. And there's also the opportunity to have a Japanese-speaking docent give the tour here. That kind of has to be arranged a little bit ahead of time, but that's always a wonderful experience at the palace to have a docent give the tour because you're learning something through their eyes, and it's always a little bit different than just listening to the audio tour. But we're working on a number of specialty tours that we're hoping to bring online in the coming months, and one will be specifically to talk about Kalakawa's relationship with the Meiji Emperor and with Japan. To all of our friends in Japan, ekomomai. We're so pleased that hopefully you'll be coming to visit Hawaii and you'll be coming to visit us here at Iolani Palace. This pandemic really put a strain on all of us, all of our countries. But there's so much that we have to share with each other. And I think just the beginning is when you come and you visit us and you walk through the doors here. And we really welcome you and just looking forward to seeing all of you here.
ここで皆さんにお知らせです。私たちハイナオジャパンが Facebook を始めました。ぜひページを検索していいねボタンを押してくださいね。英語と日本語両方でコンテンツをアップしていきます。現地からの速報や番組の最新エピソードもここで見ることができますので、ぜひチェックしてください。アロハ、ハワイに来たら絶対楽しみたいものといえば美しい景色ですよね。私は今オアフ島東海岸にあるハイキングスポットマカプートレールに来ています。早速行ってみましょう。マカプートレールはワイキキから車で東へ約25分。ハワイの豊かな自然や美しい景色を楽しみながら頂上まで片道約40分のハイキングを楽しむことができます。ハイキングコースは舗装されており、なだらかな坂道が続くため初心者の方にもおすすめです。ここマカプートレールでは気軽にハイキングが楽しめますが、日陰はないので帽子と飲み物は忘れないようにしましょう。あとスナックがあったら嬉しいかもしれません。それではここで地元ハワイで作られたちょっとユニークなスナックをご紹介します。ウルマナハワイです。
Aloha and welcome back to Hi Now Weekender. So we've touched on brunch at Scratch Kitchen. We've touched on beer, the Craft Beer Festival, February 29th. And now it's time for snacks.
Yes, I love snacks. We've got Lauren Shoup here from Ulumana, Hawaii, joining us with some snacks in our Hi Now kitchen. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, get a beer.
Now let's talk about ulu here for a second, or breadfruit.
Yep.
I tried to get some in November for Thanksgiving. So where are you getting your breadfruit from?
So ulu is very seasonal. It did end a little bit earlier this year here on Oahu. We were expecting to go through till December, but it stopped a little early in November. But we make all our chips during the season, so the chips are all made with fresh ulu that we cook in coconut oil. And then, how we make the hummus is that we cook and freeze the ulu so we can use it all year round. So it helps to extend the season and we can make our products all year round.
So how did you get inspired to make ulu chips? I mean, they're delicious. Yeah, I've had them before.
Yeah, so I made a few phone calls and I was trying to get all the farmers to come to me, and boy, did they come. Yeah. So I definitely invited a little more than I could handle, I guess, and we just had an influx of ulu, and I was just like, man, we got to do something with it. You know, it only lasts for about 2 weeks once it's picked if you leave it in the fridge. So I'm like, man, we gotta get cracking. So I was like, let's make chips. You know, it was kind of like right off the bat, we just kind of started making them, and chips happen.
Well, and the amazing thing is you have this Hawaii seal of quality.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
Yeah, so we're very happy to have that. It helps to prove that your product is, locally made here in Hawaii. 51% of it or more is made here in Hawaii, and the state come down and prove it. So anyone can't just have the sticker. They actually come down, they inspect you, they watch you make the product. Where is it really from? And we like it because it signifies to other people, the customers, that it's really made in Hawaii. So like tourists, the Japanese market, things like that. So it really helps to promote that, hey, this is actually made in Hawaii.
Amazing. I'm going to put my seal on this as well. Can I try this out?
Absolutely. So that's our turmeric hummus. You're trying our garlic salt ulu chips.
Okay, what's this?
We have a sun-dried tomato, we have jalapeno, and we have our beet flavored.
Oh my goodness.
Yep, and then all natural ingredients, all natural colorings here. Yeah, it's nice and crunchy there,
And it feels refreshing. Like it's not your regular, oily chips.
Yeah.
This
Feels
is some
healthy.
healthy.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, where can we get your products?
So we're in all the Down to Earth. We're in places like Tamura's, Fulan Ala Moana, yeah, a bunch, all the health food stores, Kokua Market, places like that. And you can find our chips on some outer island stores, health food stores as well too. Yeah.
Do you have a website or something?
We do. So ulumanahawaii.com. There's a list of our locations online. And yeah, you can always find us at farmers markets as well too, like KCC Farmers Market,
Yeah.
Kailua on Thursdays and Sundays. So we're definitely around town.
What a brilliant idea.
Yeah,
Now,
thank you.
I have a question. Many are probably asking the same question. Is ulu only here in Hawaii? I mean, where is it from?
So it's actually from around the world. It
Yeah.
started around like Indonesia, Papua New Guinea, and then the Polynesians brought it here about roughly 700 years ago, and different varieties maybe about 200 years ago. We actually really like the Ma'afala variety, which is from Samoa. We really like that one to
Oh,
make
yeah.
the ulu chips. But yeah, you can actually find it across the world, but it's definitely a Hawaiian staple food.
What's the trick to making it all hard and crunchy?
Well, you know, that's a
Ah,
little
it's a
secret. Yeah, what are you
secret.
trying? Yeah,
I tried.
was it a TV show or something?
tried.
Okay, yeah, all right.
Yes, okay, so seal of quality. This is why we're here, because the state comes out, they test your products. You are official. You
Yeah.
are legit. You
Yeah.
are made in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Come and support, right?
Yeah, and it's a happy family. There's a lot of other companies that have this seal on them, and it's
Okay.
just good. You know, it's just really helps to signify like, hey, this is made in Hawaii.
Perfect. All right. Well, thank you for
Yeah, thank
joining
you,
us.
yeah.
And hey, if you've got a product that's made in Hawaii, you can apply for the seal of quality as well. For more information, head to hinowdaily.com.
Wow, that's so beautiful! さて、今回ご紹介するのは歌手のカラニペアさんです。彼は世界で最も権威のある音楽賞と言われるグラミー賞を2度も受賞するという快挙を成し遂げています。大の日本好きとしても知られる彼は過去に日本でパフォーマンスをしたことも。それではここで我々のエンターテインメントリポータービリービーに声をかけてみましょう。アロハビリービー。
We're talking today to the king of purple. As a matter of fact, I think he has a... Do you even have a purple mask, brother? Ladies and gentlemen, two-time Grammy Award winner, Connie Pale, look! That is wonderful.
Aloha Hawaii, aloha Bilibi.
Now, let's talk story. We hear that you are going to be releasing a single song for Japan. Talk about this.
Yes, very, very honored to be on the second volume of Mahalo and Aloha CD with a compilation of songs with wonderful artists all over Hawaii. I can't name a few. I don't. There's so many of them. So Linda Bade worked with Sony Music Japan, and Sony Music Japan wanted me to do a single, a classic number. And I won't tell you. I want to surprise you guys because it comes out this fall. I think by Thanksgiving. But I did it partially in Olelo Pelekania in English, and then of course in Hawaiian. That is very hulable. That's not even a word, hulable, but it's a song. It's a song for Japan and our connection to the people of Japan and Hawaii, and how we have this bridge that we built through our descendants. Like King David Kalakaua traveled to Japan and built relationships with the emperors there. Now there's Hawaiian cultural practitioners, your beautiful wife, and everyone building this bridge between Hawaiian culture and the people of Japan. So I'm excited about the single. I'm excited. That bridge.
I'm going to ask you to give us some medicine in just a little bit in the way of music. But first of all, do you have a message for our friends in Japan?
Mahalo for learning our mele. Mahalo for dancing to our songs. Mahalo for being that bridge between the Kanaka Hawaii and your Lahui, and building this pilina, this connection. It goes out to you people of Japan and people of Hawaii. I love you guys. I miss touring. I'll see you soon, Japan. It goes something like this. Hele aku kako ne kamana o pa'a. Paio aku kako ne kamana o koa. Lanakila kako ne kamana o pono. Do what's right. Kupa kako ne kavipo ole. Kalahui pa.
Mahalo Believe and Kalani Pair。さて、私は今マカプートレールの頂上にやってきました。この景色をご覧ください。Hi Now Japan ハワイニュースナウをご覧いただきありがとうございます。 この番組を絆ロハの YouTube チャンネルでご覧になっている方はぜひコメント欄に感想などをお寄せください。次回はその美しい声で大変有名なナレオ・ピリメハナさんをお迎えしてお届けします。それではまた次回お会いしましょう。アロハ。Hi Now Japan ハワイニュースナウはご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りしました。